Hello all. Kind of summery out. Let's go outside and do the news. Let's start out with Arkansas. Okay, let's go into the Arkansas news about the oil spill from the pipeline. We still don't know if it's shut off yet, really. It seems as if this thing keeps going. It has now made itself, it's polluted the wetlands and has made it all the way into Lake Conway. And remember, this stuff has the consistency once it cools down and stops moving to be like bubble gum in hair is what they're comparing it to. Apparently there is a media restricted area, both a fly zone and any media getting in there. There are some that are making it into the oiled area, and that's where we're getting the latest photos. Just Google the Arkansas oil spill, and then when it comes up with the list, just hit images and you'll see the latest images on the oil spill. It's something else, but they're now trying to clean it up with paper napkins and paper towels. Miles and miles of paper towels and paper napkins. If it's going to be like sopping up bubble gum, how are you going to do it with a paper towel? All right, the new Obama cuts that are coming look like this, and the reason I can't let this one go, these are such draconian cuts. I can't believe people aren't in the street protesting these cuts. Let's go through some of them. $400 billion in Medicare cuts, $130 billion cuts in Social Security, 20 to 30% cuts in federal workers' wages. But there's an exemption. Politicians are exempt and will get raises, all of them, including Obama. They're automatic. That will include 1 million federal workers that will have their paychecks cut. 11% cut in unemployment insurance. 600,000 women, infants, and children will be cut completely, will have their benefits cut off altogether, and most of those will end up being homeless, it's thought. This is what they call, they'll be cut from housing assistance and will probably end up in the street along with the millions of other homeless. $1.2 million in student loans will be hacked. Okay, this situation is getting so bad that Detroit went bankrupt. And because they went bankrupt, all the federal programs are being gutted and turned over to privatization. This is exactly what the right wing wanted, was total privatization. Well, it looks like Detroit will be the first major city that will become privatized. Everything, water, electric, sewer, you'll be paying all these different utilities, and they'll of course go up and down in price. Well, I shouldn't say down, they never go down. Look at your cable bill. Have they ever gone down? At this point, why don't we go up and look and see how many barges there are in San Francisco Bay. A lot of wind today, so I've got you sort of out of the wind. But it looks like we have 6 barges in San Francisco Bay today, which supplies the oil, which is made into gasoline, for southern, central, and northern California and parts of Oregon. When the barges drop down below 1, we end up seeing gas prices go up quickly. Right now everything seems to be holding. And the gasoline prices. Cheap gas station. Expensive gas station. Let's go look at the monthly Brent crude oil and see what is going on there. Alright, in the last, well, we'll go back to like January 14th or so. It was about 112, kind of bumped along and just kept working its way up till a peak of 118. And then it almost fell straight down to 114, did a little zag, and then kept falling down to almost 110, and did the ups and downs and kept falling till today, when it was down to Well, it went down to 108, and then it went back up to 110, and then all the way back to 104. We'll keep an eye on it. Okay, we had a couple comments from our last video. Smart people. Is the oil getting into the lakes and into the lake there? And as we said, it did get into the lake and the wetlands. And of course, is all over people's yards, streets, and no media is allowed in. So I appreciate your comment. And another comment from Jesus Saved. He says that the oil from the tar sands will be $30 less if it's coming from Canada versus coming from Venezuela. Well, no, not really. All oil is put on the same market, and then everyone just buys it at the same price. It doesn't matter where it comes from or how it's made. The price they get from it is set, and the U.S. will not get special privileges for the oil that they get, no matter where it is. And I appreciate your comment, and I appreciate anybody else's comments. And then there was another comment about we need to organize into some kind of whatever it is. And honestly, I don't know how organizing into anything really is going to help much. They have drones, they have listening devices, they have so much more than we could ever have. And because organizing in the U.S. is now considered a terrorist act, probably not a good idea. The best way to deal with this, as I've said all along since the very beginning of this video, is take away the money. Stop voting for these people and stop giving money to these people. Stop putting your money in the banks and put it into credit unions. Go buy at your local cooperatives and health food stores. Keep the money out of the corporate hands, you know, and if you'd like, you could buy things on Pink Barrio. Everything on there is made individually by artisans who work together as a group and sell these things. So that's a really good place to buy things and not go to your local, you know, your local corporate stores. That's the best thing I can figure out what to do is, you know, stay away is spend your money wisely. Ride a bicycle instead of driving. Use reusable bags for shopping. There's so many things you can do to take away their money. Excuse me, my money. And another thing is that honestly the only way you can really do anything is you have to buy a congressperson, and I don't have anywhere near that much money. I don't think any of us have that much money. It's pretty amazing what's going on, and I'll keep trying to put out a video as much as I can. These videos, unfortunately, are taking about 20 hours or so to make from beginning to end. So that's why it takes so long to do just one for me with the equipment I have. So, until next time.